What's up, people? This is One Mad World coming to ya, and let's get into this. I'm going to talk about the DJI Phantom 3 Advanced today. As you can tell, I own two of them, and the only reason why that is because after 2 years I hit a tree I didn't think was all that bad. As you can tell, the body of it is not too bad. A little bit of cracking right here, but other than that, that's it. But let me tell you what happened to the interior of it. If you've never seen the inside of a DJI, this is what it is. Yeah, I think this is the compass on the top. You can tell body's not too damaged. A little bit of cracking over here on the side, but that's it. But what it did was, on the circuit board you have these white little things right here, and these wires plug into that. But as you can tell, I'm missing them right here because it snapped it completely off. Now, this wasn't too long ago, so I contacted DJI to see if I can get a new board, and I've searched around, and no, they discontinued them in our country, the US. Why? I have no idea, but they did. You can buy version 1 boards of this still, but not the version 2s. So this is what the inside of a DJI Phantom 3 Advanced looks like. You got a memory card that goes in right here that you can expand out if you ever wanted to get into it. It just pops right on out. And that's it. That's all there is to a DJI. That, the motors, the landing gear, the visual thing, the antennas for the landing gear. But yeah, that's it. So I still recommend them. They're made fairly cheap. It just sucks if you break some. It's hard to get parts for unless you get some of the newer ones like the Phantom 4 and that stuff. So yeah, I had to end up buying one used. Here's my used one. Now, I bought it, I cleaned it up, I repainted everything, so it's a little easier to see up in the sky. Red is very easy to see against the blue skying. Phantom 3, I've had it for a while, like I said. This will be my first video actually on it itself. It has a 2.7K camera, which is a decent camera. You can get different lens and filters for it. There ain't much to it. It has a gimbal, rotates around, whatnot. It takes great pictures and stuff. The controller is very nice for it. Here's the controller. A little different from the standard edition. The only difference between the Advanced and the Pro is the camera. The Pro comes with the 4K camera, and the Advanced only comes with the 2.7K camera, which is okay, you know. It both works. But yeah, that's it. They do about 40, I think I got it up to about 46 miles an hour on average. I'd say probably 37 to 40 miles an hour, which is cruising pretty good. The range, I would have to say the range is pretty good. I can take this one so far, I can't see it anymore, even with all the color changing and stuff to try to make it stand out. So it's got good range compared to like the standard. Doesn't get very good range. I recently bought that at the store, the SE edition. I ended up taking it back because it was lacking quite a bit of features. I'd recommend a box, carrying box instead of the box it comes with. As you can tell, I got a box, customized controller, extra batteries. Oh, this is a must. You can either build one or buy one. What it is it's an extension. And it goes up onto your controller. The antennas go right through those little slots right there, so it fits nice and snug. It's made by Aerial Tech. There's several of them out there. This just happened to be the one I buy. I don't promote or sponsor anybody. I don't get paid for any kind of this. These are just my simple reviews. I get the carbon blades. They're a little stronger and they're not quite as flimsy as the stock ones. So they handle a lot better, a little bit better response. What else? So far out of all of it, I've only need 4 tools: a star wrench, a flathead, a Phillips. Those are pretty much the only tools you'll need if you ever need to take this apart. It's got little clips on the inside that you just have to push in to get it to pop off. You can replace the motors out, which I'll be doing next. I'll shoot a video on how to do that. Be pretty much the same for all Phantoms from my understanding. They all come apart kind of the same way. You can upgrade the motors. Motors are just simple 3 wires. You just resolder onto the board, or how I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the wire and just rehook the wire and then shrink wrap it all. Make it a little easier so you don't have to worry about getting to the board or any of that. So that's it. There's the Phantom 3 Advance. I wouldn't recommend getting one. I would just go for a newer one. The newer ones have obstacle evasion and stuff like that on them, which is great. But if you do have a Phantom 3 Advance, you will no longer be able to get parts for it, at least not the main board. You can still get landing gears and controller, the piece that holds your stuff on there, the extra camera. You can get everything but the version 2 board. This board. You cannot get this board. I've looked. You can only get the version 1 board. So that's all I gotta say. Other than that, it works great. I fly it all the time. I probably have like 5,000 something hours in flying. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, pass it on. Peace.